You should ride a motorcycle because it's difficult. And, well, difficult things change us. And it's also fun as hell. I was 52 when I suddenly decided I wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle. And not for the ride free or die idea. It was just a challenge I wanted. It was something that was always on my bucket list. And yeah, I watched a lot of adventure motorcycle riding videos. And so I thought, hey, I want to do that. Honestly, I didn't even think I was going to like it. I had one simple goal. I was going to buy a cheap but vintage, cool looking bike, which I did. I was going to teach myself how to shift and ride a little bit. I was going to take the mandatory course that you needed to do here in Florida. And then I was going to get my license. That was it. Challenge completed. On paper, I could ride. In reality, I had a whole lot to learn. So I rode a lot. I rode alone. I rode with friends. And I even went on that first adventure motorcycle trip up to the Smoky Mountain 500. And it was great. Truthfully, I'm always a little nervous before I ride. Less so now than when I first started. And everyone who rides knows it's inherently more risky than driving a car. We're keenly aware of the risk, and we should be. But something happens when you ride. You feel the rumble under your seat. You feel the air rushing across your body. And suddenly you're just in the zone. You feel more connected to everything, nature, the road, just everything. Riding requires 100% of your attention. And when you ride, everything just seems to disappear. Everything just melts away. And you just get into a zone. Don't take my word for it. There are lots of articles out there touting the therapeutic benefits of riding a motorcycle. And learning a motorcycle, the act of learning, may actually help you get smarter, which is an argument you might need when you're trying to convince your significant other that you need a motorcycle. Riding isn't irresponsible or reckless either. It's a calculated risk. It forces us outside of our comfort zone, and that's where real growth and learning actually happens. It reminds us that limitations are often self-imposed. So what did I learn from learning to ride a motorcycle? Well, I realized that I can still do hard things, and age is not an excuse to not try. I realized that the motorcycle community is absolutely amazing. It's like being part of a secret club where you're instantly accepted. I learned that on a motorcycle, the journey matters way more than the destination. And I realized that even a bucket list item is something you can absolutely fall in love with. So get out there, learn to ride, challenge yourself, take the open road, take the back roads, they're better. And if you're in Florida, look me up. I'd love to ride with you. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to our next conversation.